Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. In this video I'm going to share with you my personal shooting experience with the Canon QooCam 8K. My name is Yu Guo, a 360 photographer lover and specialized in one-shot 360 photography. The story is that on my way back home, I come across with a secret spot that is not far from my house. It's very beautiful during spring, full of colorful flowers. And I'm not going out intentionally for photography, but I carry the Canon QooCam 8K, a selfie stick which is 1.2 meters long, and another mini tripod. So that is all my setup today. Yeah, you can see that. Today, not only have captured lots of interesting, beautiful panoramas with QooCam 8K, but I have also recorded all the behind-the-scenes videos for you guys, so that you will learn how I choose the viewpoint, how to decide the orientation, and what did I really think about behind every shot. I believe you could definitely learn something from these behind-the-scenes videos, and it will help you enjoy your lives better than before. So now let's dive right in. I'm going to shoot some really interesting spring flowers in one of the secret place near my house. And here you can see these flowers are waving their hands to the sunset. That's so amazing, that's so interesting. I decided to take a shot in these flowers because not only we can see the sunset there, but we have these beautiful flowers with very good light condition. Look at that. I think even with a conventional camera like a DSLR, a mirrorless camera, we can also take a very interesting shot at this point of view. But with one shot 360, we can put the camera inside in the very center of the situation to get a much better view of this situation. And here is my first viewpoint. I put the camera near the flowers so that you can see all the flowers around, but when you are looking up, you can see the lines, the trees above the head. And with very precise exposure, we can also bring back the highlight of the far side with the D&A shoot mode with RAW Plus. So the first shot will be taken at this place. This is my second viewpoint. Because of the one-shot 360 photography, the content of the Zenith and Nadir is very important for the creators. So in this viewpoint, I put the camera horizontally, you can see, so that you move closer. You can see right below the camera is the flowers. So when your viewer moving around your situation, it will feel like they are a bird or a bee around the flowers. And I put this camera, you can see the stitching line is just right, and the stitching line for the tree is not a problem, I think. So I will take a shot here for my second view. And on the far side, you can see the sunset is also very interesting and very beautiful. When you're looking down to the ground, you can see not only we have flowers, but we have some fallen flowers from the trees above. It's the camera of the QooCam 8K. Not only we can take some photos, but we can also vlog, vlog with this camera. And now I'm approaching to my next viewpoint. Oh yeah, you see that? I have a very interesting viewpoint. It's a very small tree. I'm going to put my camera inside these flowers. Yes, now we are shooting the third panorama with QooCam 8K of the spring blossom near the road. And I put my camera inside of the spring, the flowers, you can see. So that I put this here because now you can see from this place to infinity, they are all very interesting content. And when you're looking around, you can see the sky, the green trees, and look at around. You can see some very beautiful flowers. And most interesting of all, when you're looking to that direction, you see the amazing sunset and another tree at the far side, so that you can enjoy the view at every point of view. Anyway, we cannot get rid of stitching line, so with the QooCam 8K we can correct the stitch with the on-stitch panel, right? So we don't have to worry too much about the stitching line for this scenario. I put the camera straight into the soil, so it's very solid, stable. Here you can see this amazing view, right? Even I shot the video with my cell phone, I can already feel the emotional element behind this scenario. Personally speaking, I think this place is very interesting because I can see the sunset and the light is hit the flowers, so I think, and flower is really great. You can see that. So I'm going to put my camera here for my next shot. Okay, I put the camera inside these flowers, and the very far side you can see the sunset. It's very beautiful, and if you look closer, you can see the sunlight hit the flowers near the camera. Because I think this part, I put the camera to this orientation because I think this part of the flowers will be very interesting in this scenario, and I don't like the flower to be corrupted by stitching line, so I put the stitching line in this direction. So people might think, what about this part? Well, we can always get rid of that with on-stitch panel, okay? Now let's go to find our next viewpoint. I have some very interesting ideas. I really enjoy myself during the shooting this evening during the sunset. And you can see we still have lots more to explore at the far side. I want to try to find another very interesting viewpoint and shooting with this QooCam 8K. Let's see what we could find in the next viewpoint. Yep, this is gonna be my final viewpoint of this shot, because I didn't take a super long selfie stick with me, because I'm only walking around. I'm not tend to take photographs tonight, but this place is just so interesting, so I have to capture some photos. And what I only have is a 1.2 meter selfie stick and a mini tripod, and I lean against the pole and put the camera in this orientation, because in this orientation we can have very beautiful flowers at the nadir you can see, and also very interesting flowers at the zenith. And to put the camera in this orientation, we can avoid the stitching line, right? You can see that? Did you see that? We can avoid the stitching line, and with the overlapping we can get rid of the stitching line. We can get rid of all the stitching line with the overlapping areas. So that is why I put my camera in this viewpoint, not only for the shot of selfie stick, but also for the best performance in the stitching. Yes, another tip for you guys is that when you put the camera inside of the flowers, it's very easy to hide yourself, because your panorama was surrounded by dozens of interesting objects around the camera, so it's very easy for you to hide yourself. So in this case, I don't have to walk too far away, and I can totally hide myself in this shot.
Okay, to wrap up, so tips number 1, always carry the camera with you every time you go out. So life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you are going to get. You cannot predict the beauty of life. Tips number 2, be prepared for every shot, so that once you have come across with the beauty, you can capture as quickly as possible with very high precision in operations. Tips number 3, always carry a selfie stick. You can see it's not very long in your backpack. and that will help you to put your camera in the very interesting viewpoint. Tips number 4, think twice before you take a shot. Always remember to put your one-shot 360 camera to the best possible viewpoint to make your audience have the best possible immersive experience. The last tip, subscribe to QooCam's channel and don't forget to sum up, subscribe, and hit notification bell. Okay guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye.